On this episode of Delivering Marketing Joy, we talk to Jeff Sullivan about staying fit, creating a niche, and the birthplace of promotional products. Hey everybody, Kirby Hasseman again with the Delivering Marketing Joy web show. This time we have with us Jeff Sullivan, who has been kind of a pioneer in the promotional products industry with his free promo tips. Jeff, thanks so much for joining us.
Well, hey, thank you so much for having me. I just want to jump for joy that I feel honored to be your guest here today.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Well, hey, let's jump right in. You started free promo tips many years ago, and I certainly don't want to speak to our age at all, but I know
No.
Yeah, right. I subscribed to your email many years ago, and you've moved into social as well. But you've really, it seems like you have a real niche, a target that you're reaching for. Do you think that's important in business, and why?
Yeah, for free promo tips, which is a unique program that isn't really quite like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Our niche is really, in some ways, probably like yours, is you want to just help people. You want to do things that are positive for the industry or on the distributor side, the community. And so for me, that's the niche. And I got that vision because people helped me when I came into the industry. And I was a clueless screen printer, decorator. And I came to this promotional products thing. I'm going, oh my God, look at all this stuff. And people reached out to me and helped me. And that was what I really wanted to do with others. And so now we're active in social media. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned to you, Free Promo Tips has won a PPAI Web Award. We're going to get in January.
Yeah, congratulations.
That means that what we've been doing for suppliers, distributors, in the industry is being recognized, and we're proud of that. So
yeah, congratulations, man, really.
Thanks.
So one of the things I've noticed is, and you kind of alluded to it there, you work with both suppliers and distributors in this partnership. So why do you think partnering in any business, but in our business, is important?
I think all business is a partnership between our end user clients, our suppliers that produce the product. We all need each other, our team members, the people that are on staff, like Linda in our office here, I drive nuts. She's laughing hysterically, of course, because she knows that's true. But we're all kind of in this together because that's the way it's going to work. I can't do it all myself, even though in my ADD world, I'd like to. I could bounce around from rabbit trail to rabbit trail, but I need to depend on my suppliers to produce products. And as it relates to free promo tips, we want to help suppliers more effectively communicate their message in ways that really traditional advertising may not be able to do, because we're using a unique relationship-focused communication style.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. I think that partnership's a huge part of business. So, yeah, I couldn't agree more. One of the things I think also, you have the chance to talk with a lot of leaders. I mean, I've seen several interviews you've done. So you get to talk with people who are all over the country in this industry. What are some takeaways that you have right now?
Yeah, first of all, I'm really privileged that these people want to talk to me because I'm just a guy out here. But I really enjoy the relationships I built, and like with you and others that I may only see once a year, say at the PPI Expo or other events. And so right now, what's really on my heart is this thing that we created called Success Fit, which is a program where we're just simply sharing the things we're doing. I've been a cripple most of my life from an old motocross racing injury, which most people don't know. I had my ankle fused, so now I'm out walking and running a little bit. And what I've discovered from my own experiences is that there is a correlation between fitness and success. And with these people that I'm talking to, and now I'm talking with them about participating and communicating their stories through Success Fit, is that these people who are active tend to be successful people, and they're driven, and it helps all facets of our life, our personal and professional development. So that's right now what's really striking me. It's amazing how many people we know that are in the industry that are out doing 5Ks and are hiking. Paul Kiwi, the Hall of Famer, Mount Kilimanjaro. I'm talking to him about that. And my wife would say, and he's like an older guy, not old guy. Like I'm an old guy. Well, she says, don't use older. But that's an amazing feat.
It is. It is. And Paul's
Yeah,
a great guy.
and
You're right.
what can we say?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, and I think you touched on it. What I've found is the people who are a part of that community, whether it's official or not, are very supportive. I think sometimes when people think, they're going to jump into fitness, that they think that maybe people will be judgmental, and sometimes I think it's quite the opposite. People want to help you. Do better from a fitness perspective if you want it. So, all right. So one of the things I've given people an opportunity, it always scares me a little bit, is I give you a chance to ask me a question. So here's your chance.
Well, okay. So here's the deal. I had heard that, what's that town you're in? Kokoshkin?
Coshocton, yes.
Where is it? Is that near any like sort of major area, or where were you in Ohio?
So I always tell people we're about an hour and a half from anywhere. We're about an hour and a half from Columbus, 2 hours south of Cleveland. So yeah, we're pretty rural.
Okay, so I had heard, just somebody told me that this is the home, the birthplace of the promotional products industry, and I think your viewers would want to know, like, is that really true? Because I want to go right to the source.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah, this is Jasper Meek was a newspaper man back in the late 1800s, and just like every other entrepreneur, he was trying to come up with ways to make more money. And so he convinced another businessman in Coshocton to print, buy something shoes and put it on school bags. And so he did. And the whole idea, it's always funny to me because, the idea was to drive traffic to his store and create brand recognition and probably to, appreciate his current clientele, which is not wildly different than why good businesses do the same thing today. So yeah, this is the cradle of the industry, as it were.
All right, excellent. And I'm sure you're happy I threw you a softball question like that.
I do
could have done something much deeper,
That's right. Well, thanks, Jeff. I really appreciate you taking the time of being a part of delivering marketing joy, and we'll talk to you again soon, okay?
Great, thanks.
Thanks, man.